G'day everyone, Jason Haines here, QPL Rural with another edition of the Haines Report, your weekly look at rural property and what's been happening across the Riverina. It was great to see some very good rain right across the district this week. Riverina probably missed out a little bit here. We only had about half an inch, but if you go around to the north, a good inch of rain up towards West Wyalong, out as far as Carrathul, another inch and up to sort of 30 millimetres as you go down towards the New South Wales-Victorian border. So some good general rainfall, very welcome, and really kicking that season off now and giving us a little bit of confidence heading into winter. So in the news this week, JBS has hit the headlines a couple of times. Firstly, for paying a reported $11 million ransom to a hacker that integrated their system globally and shut them down. And secondly, this week, the acquisition of Riverina, which does impact us locally. So that makes them probably the biggest pork producer in Australia at the moment, but also gives them significant interests in stock food companies and kill space, both in the Riverina and down in Melbourne. This probably was an obvious move for somebody like JBS who already owned an end product or a brand name small goods business, and it does give them uniquely control of a production system from start to finish with buying into this pig industry, so owning it from breeding right through to fattening and finishing, which is unlike what a lot of their traditional models have been in that feedlot model with lambs and beef. But what it does also do is give them security and stability of production in this pork space regardless of what the season's doing. And this is pretty important as we get more and more variable seasons going forward, and not unlike a number of family businesses are carrying debt going forward, so a predictability of outcome is essential. Now, I will mention here, you too can make this same type of investment. We do have our piggery here at Narendra, a very good operation, only sitting on 625 acres, but a well set up operation, primed to go through to that 700 sows. This is going to produce very close to 1.5 million kilos of pork a year. So very regular weekly income coming in there, and I just love the predictability of this business. You just don't tend to see it in any other form of local agribusiness. Secondly, this week, I'll pose a question. How much would you spend for an inch of rain? Now, I'm looking back at the irrigation space at the moment. Now, a megalitre of water out there is currently trading at about $50 a megalitre. It's been up around that 100 for the moment, but if you work out that a megalitre of water per hectare is equivalent to 4 inches of rain, $25 per hectare at $100 a megalitre, that's not a great deal of investment at the right time to ensure that your crop is going to perform at its absolute best. I've long been a fan of this irrigation space, and we are primed, I believe, for another high allocation year, especially here in the Murrumbidgee. There's been some good rainfall up in the catchment, and we've now got storages that are up over 90%. So, yeah, as I said, primed for a very high allocation this year, and no doubt there'll be a lot of cotton and corn and the like grown out in this Collyambly and Murrumbidgee area. Now, water as an input is a cost, but it is on ground that is traditionally quite a bit cheaper than what we're looking at in some of those medium to higher rainfall areas that our traditional cropping areas have been. So your return on capital invested can be quite exciting when compared to our other dryland models. Now, if you want to get started in this irrigation space, we've got a number of different size properties from 500 acres right the way up to several thousand acres. So there's a good opportunity here for people to jump in, look at getting a better return on investment. But the other thing is, I do believe some of this irrigation area is largely undervalued compared to what we see in other areas, and I've had that confirmed even this week by a valuer that I had in the car. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on anything we've spoken about here today, please feel free to give me a call at any time, 0488 594 450. Look forward to catching up with you all again next week. Cheers.